I want to ask you about forgiveness. And it seems that this is something we all have to address at some point in our journey. And it can be, I'm thinking of terrible things that happen to people, women that get raped and things like that, and worse. But it has to be addressed at some point for everybody, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, because it's not a cliche. People may have heard this before and they may roll their eyes that forgiveness is for you, not for the perpetrator. It's for you. And it's true. It's not just a cliche, because when you think about what that's doing to you on a daily basis, and when you hold on to grudges, and when you are being emotionally triggered by your rage perhaps, or anger, or whatever other emotions that are associated with the fact that something happened and was done to you, and oftentimes, it is horrific. But why we need to find a way to get past it is, again, when it comes to health, we come back to autonomic nervous system regulation. It's things like that, because if you don't do any work on forgiveness, then you're likely, even if you're not maybe even aware of it on a day-to-day basis, because again, it's something that you can desensitize to, and it's just going to be in the back of your mind, and you're always feeling that little bit angry, or that little bit upset, or that little bit victimized, or whatever it may be. If we don't find a way to work through it, it will always ruin our health, because it will always stimulate our fight and flight. Again, there are different modalities. Some people find journaling very healing with respect forgiveness. We have, with havening techniques that I work with, I've got protocols that you can do. You can work with different types of havening to get yourself ever closer to just completely letting go. It's a process, though. It's a process. For most people, it's not an on and off switch. It's something that people really need to work through over a period of time. I mean, sure, some people may just decide to let go, and they let go. But we know the reality for most people is not that. But it's something that it's important to put emphasis on and have that intention, because everything starts with this intention that I am now starting to let go of this, whatever it is, whatever happened to me, and I'm choosing to start to forgive. So even if it's too big a jump to say, I'm choosing to forgive this person because it just doesn't feel right, you can always say, my intention is to start today to let go and to forgive. And you opening the door a little bit, and then you can do further work. You can work with affirmations, you can work with journaling, you can work with havening or EFT or various other methods, and make yourself a little bit freer every day, because it's the burden for the person. It's not the perpetrator. Oftentimes it's been and gone, and they don't care. It's not affecting them, it's affecting you, it's affecting your health, it's affecting your vagus nerve function, and then it's affecting every single organ in your body. So that's why it is worth and even necessary to work on it. And yes, you're right about we're all going to have to do this at some point in our lives. In fact, going forward, there's going to be quite a lot of forgiving people will have to do.